voice and got separated from the pack. The pack desperately searched for the little bear, and when they finally found him, they looked around and realized they had discovered the Great Wolf Geyser. There, they were greeted by Cascade, the cheerful water fairy with an infectious giggle who assisted the Great Wolf Spirit. Cascade flew all around the new friends.
All right, for this next roll of Cascade, do we have a parent or adult volunteer from the audience that would like to come up for a brief second to play Cascade? Join at the bit. You want to come up? Come on up. Thank you very much. All right, for this roll of Cascade work, can I hear your best giggle? Perfect. Now what I want you to do with that perfect giggle is sing to my friend Atlas, give him a high five, and sing back to my friend Caitlin giggling as loud as you can. Let's give our Cascade a big round of applause! Woo! And that's all we needed from you. Thank you very much, you great volunteer.
Once Cascade realized that Violet,
We got this.
Wiley,
Oh! Spectacular.
Sammy,
Amazing.
and Brinley were brave enough to go on an adventure, she dipped her magic spoon into the water. Suddenly, a giant water slide appeared out of thin air. Cascade told the pack that the water slide would take them wherever they were needed the most. Eager to go on adventure, the group exclaimed, "Let's ride the slide!"
All right, can we all say that one together? Let's ride the slide! One more time, with your outside voices. Let's ride the slide!
Violet,
We got this!
Oliver,
Spectacular!
Sammy,
Amazing!
and Brinley
Yes!
all said goodbye to Cascade and jumped into the water slide, which led them into an underground series of water tunnels. The water slide was a wild adventure. It went to the left.
Whoa!
It went to the right. It spun around and around.
All right, can we all stand up as we go down this water slide? We're all gonna hop in and lean this way. Whoa! Now back the other way. Whoa! Okay, here comes Whirly. Everyone spin in a circle. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Until they reached the end of the water slide. They all flew in the air and splashed down in a mucky, yucky ball.
Can everyone make their loudest splash sounds? Splash!
This was the home of the Froglins and the Warble Beast. The Froglins were politely introducing themselves to the pack when suddenly the Warble Beast came crashing through the ball, snarling and making unintelligible sounds as the Froglins hopped away in fear.
Well, if you were here for our Storytime craft, you might have made a frog or a Warble Beast puppet. That's when these come into play. We're going to split into two different teams, the Froglins and the Warble Beast.
Hi, Kirsten.
We're the Froglins chamber, so if you want to be on Team Froglin, stand on up. We need as much help as we can get. All right, great job. And how we're going to do this chant is we're going to hop up and down 3 times. And we're going to go Froglins, Froglins, Froglins. Let's all try it together. Ready? Go! Froglins, Froglins, Froglins. That was pretty good. But I know you can be a lot louder. So we're going to try it one more time with our outside voices. Ready? Go! Froglins, Froglins, Froglins. Great job, Froglins. You can take a seat. Now, if you want to be on Team Warble Beast, stand on up, come over with us. Even if you're a Froglin, you can still be on our team. So, the Warble Beast chant is a little bit different. We're going to stop 3 times and we're going to go Warble Beast, Warble Beast, Warble Beast. Let's try it all together. Ready? Go! Warble Beast, Warble Beast, Warble Beast. That was really good. I think the Froglins were a little bit louder. So we're going to try it one more time with our outside voices. Ready? Go! Warble Beast, Warble Beast, Warble Beast. Great job, everyone. You can all take a seat. But what I'm sure we're all wondering is why were the Froglins running away from Warble Beast in the first place? Great little story, someone. What happens next?
glad you asked. The Froglins explained to the pack that they had recently moved to this bog to expand their extra stinky creekberry crops. But they quickly encountered the giant purple beasts, who repeatedly trampled their wheatberry crops and destroyed their village. The Froglins had captured some of the purple beasts. The Froglins asked the pack to help them rid the bog of purple beasts once and for all. But Brindley was hesitant. He told the group that the Froglins' voices didn't sound like the ones he heard calling for help back at the Great Wolf Geyser. Everyone thought the little bear must have heard wrong until Brindley heard that same familiar call for help once again. The pack followed the cries and found the young warble beast the Froglins had captured. The Froglins and the pack members were shocked when the captured warble beast spoke, not in nonsense sounds, but in clear, plain language. They told the pack that the warble beast had lived peacefully in this bog for a long, long time until the Froglins moved in. And the Froglins' wheatberries had a strange effect on adult warble beasts. One whiff of a wheatberry could drive an adult warble beast so crazy that they couldn't even speak. The warbles just wanted to reunite their herd and live in peace. The Froglins agreed to plant their wheatberries further away, and Oliver created special stink guards to make sure the warble beasts would never again
Hello, Ashur.
Froglins' wheatberries. Thanks to the help of the pack, the Froglins and the warble beasts were now able to live in harmony as friends.
I'm so glad that Froglins and Warble Beasts could make up in honor of friendship. Why don't you give someone next to you, whether you know them or not, a big old friendship fist bump.
Now that the Great Wolf Pack had restored harmony between the Froglins and the Warbles, Wiley,
We got this!
Oliver,
Spectacular!
Sammy,
Oh,
and
amazing!
Brindley
Yes!
knew their adventure was over and it was time to head home. They jumped back into their water slide.
Do you remember what we all said? Let's ride the slide! One more time, everyone all together. Let's ride the slide!
And ride the slide they did. Once again, they shot to the left,
Whoa!
then banked to the right,
Whoa!
until they ended up back at the Great Wolf Geyser.
All right, I think we need to go down this water slide one more time. We're going this way. Whoa! Then back the other way. Whoa!
They were once again greeted by the water fairy, Cascade.
Hi, Cascade.
Cascade told them that the Great Wolf Spirit was proud of the bravery which they had shown on their adventure. Because they were daring and smart enough to help the Froglins and the warble beasts. Wiley,
We got this.
Oliver,
Spectacular.
Sammy,
Amazing.
and Brindley
Yes.
were chosen to officially become the Great Wolf Pack.
Great job, everyone. I have just one question for you all. Did you all have fun? So, thank you all so much for coming to our story time. It's been a blast. My name is Ron. I was on the crew with my friends at the state of the athlete, but we really have to give it up for this cast who are giving things a call. A big round of applause to them. And because we are at World War V, we believe we are stronger as a pack. So, audience, give yourself a round of applause for everyone.
Zoe, hold it up and take picture.
Anyone who's completed the magic race.
Wait.
So, have a fantastic rest of your